Either. Oh, wrong way. It's good. It's really good. There we go.
All right. Good now.
Maybe stack
another one.
Yeah. There we go. Cool. There.
That sun is really bright.
Yeah, we can turn this way if you want.
Can we?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Yeah, let's go and resituate.
Here, I will help.
Yep. Ready?
Yep. Okay. All right.
Like that? Good?
Yeah, let's
do
that.
All right.
That way I can turn. Hello, everyone. I apologize. The sun was right in my face. I had to move.
Yep.
It's still very bright.
Yeah, it is.
Hi, Scott. It's Great Scott.
Great Scott. Everyone, we are in a new state now. We are finally out of Washington.
Wait.
Oh, wait, what?
Fuzhou.
Fuzhou. Oh, Scott.
We love that.
I love that acronym. Fuzhou, Fate Unbound Zoo on Wheels, and we got one of the main attractions right here.
She is in her harness. We're not going to take her outside without her harness on ever again in her entire life. Because she is, she's an adventure cat. She's an indoor cat, but she goes on adventures. So, she has her harness on at all times. Also, we saw 2 bald eagles and a falcon in the area.
Just saw them. Yeah, saw them swoop down. We're in this, the site we're in is this meadow, so there's all kinds of birds of prey. So we're keeping a very close watch on Alice, and by that I mean we're holding her. And
she has a leash and
she's got a leash and a harness. It's actually a ferret harness is the funny thing, because that's the only thing that's like small enough to fit this tiny little kitten. Yeah. And I know she's like kind of emo with the skulls and stuff, but
it was the only one they had.
It's the only one they had at Petco, so
yeah,
we did.
If we could have picked a different design, we would have.
Yeah, we didn't have very many options.
But I mean, it kind of makes her seem, like a bad kitty with her skulls.
Yep.
It's adorable.
But yeah, we are after staying in Washington State for 2 months straight. We are finally out of the state. We're in Idaho now. We stayed for 3 days in the north of Idaho at this cool little spot right off of a lake, and now we're in kind of the center of Idaho on mountain time now, because the time zone switches. Like Idaho's cut right in half. So
hang on, it looks like we've got our moderator.
Oh, we do.
We do.
Yeah, there we go. All right, we have a moderator. Everyone say hi to Austin. He's Danger G. He's our moderator.
We're not sure if he can stay the whole time, but we will see.
Yeah.
If not, we can also attempt to moderate too.
Oh yeah, someone says, "Oh, Alice has grown." She has. We're like looking at her and say, like, it's every day. We're like, "Oh my gosh, she's getting bigger. She's getting bigger," and it's it's exciting because she's maturing and gonna turn into this great cat. But at the same time, it's obviously it would be awesome if she could stay that small and cute. And her meow is this tiny little mew. It's just mew. It's so.
That was a very good impression of her tiny little meow.
It's so small and tiny. Oh, it's adorable. Oh man, and the purr box on this cat is insane. It's so loud. You in the morning she wakes up and starts pawing at you and stuff and wanting to play and getting all frisky. And when you wake up and look at her, she just starts purring like crazy, and it's so loud. So hopefully her purr stays just as loud. Oh, and thank you, Scott. Great, Scott.
Woo, yes.
We really appreciate that, man.
Very awesome. So Austin says he's going to be here the whole duration.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yep. Chris says it's a shame a moderator is needed,
but
it is.
Shame.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. People like to pop in and say their lewd things and
then leave. Or they try and
stick around.
They try and stay the whole time. Yeah, we found out that there are people literally just looking for live videos, and they just go in and do their best to
troll,
make it awful. So
yeah, I'm setting up mine too.
Setting up yours.
Yep.
Yeah, so that we can scroll through old comments better.
On my phone, got a satellite phone going for that. Well, thank you, Scott. We really appreciate it. It was very nice of you.
Oh, thank you, Scott. Someone said that they love that we're so kind to each other.
Oh, shut up. I'm joking.
It's actually funny you say that.
Were we just?
We were bickering.
Yeah, we were
earlier.
just kind of at each other's throats just a little bit ago. We were having a bit of a scuffle because Jenny
at each other's throat. He's way exaggerating it.
We were about to strangle each other. We were oh man, it almost came to fisticuffs.
No, so what happened is he wanted to film outside, but it's actually really windy here.
Yeah. It's really windy and it's super sunny. It kind of looks like maybe we're getting washed out a bit. Our faces are. Fight, yeah.
And I wanted to film inside because then there's no wind. And, you know, I know the last place we went, there was barely any wind, and people kept saying, you know,
there's too much wind
in the microphone. So I was just like, look, it's going to be terrible, whatever. But the wind has actually calmed down a little bit right now.
Well, you actually came up with the solution to the wind problem. Jenny said, grab Butters' box, which is a box that Butters sits in or lays in and sleeps in. And so we've got that like around the camera behind it so that any wind that comes in at it gets blocked by that box. So Jenny came up with the solution anyway, so hopefully there's like no wind noise. You're not hearing that buffeting.
It doesn't seem like there's any wind in here.
Yeah, but yeah, this is,
we'll see.
I really just wanted to like have our site behind us because this is for the first time ever, our live stream, we can do it at our site. We have strong enough 4G signal to have the live stream at our site, and it's absolutely beautiful. So yeah, no wind noise at the moment, so that's awesome.
Good.
Yeah.
You should do...
Oh, I think we beat each other up.
Oh, have stage makeup.
Have a big black eye. Thank you. Gosh, I couldn't... That's so bad.
Jan says, thanks for the info on the number of pets of campsites. I think I was talking to her earlier.
Oh, okay.
Let me see. Fight. Yes.
Still trying to pull up on my phone. I didn't have enough signal.
Yeah. All right. Hi guys. How is the kitten doing with your other pets? That was a good question.
Take it away.
Excellent question. So, excuse me. I'm sorry. Sweetie absolutely adores her. It is the cutest thing ever. Our video that's coming out this Thursday.
Yeah.
Hopefully this Thursday, maybe Friday. Has being sick pushes work days out, so hopefully that comes out soon. But in that video we show everything. You know, she gets along fantastically with Sweetie. It is absolutely adorable. Sweetie cannot get enough of her, and oh my gosh, she's asleep.
Yeah, she is. She's passed out.
Alice absolutely loves Sweetie. She will seek her out in order to lay next to her. It is so cute. And we had a good development yesterday on our way here. Sweetie and Alice laid next to each other.
Fell asleep on each other.
Or
with each other.
Alice forced the issue.
Alice fell asleep on Sweetie and Sweetie just laid there.
No, I'm talking to Butters.
Oh, you keep saying Sweetie, I think.
I know, but then the new development is Butters. Alice forced herself up next to Butters and slept with her a little bit. Butters was not happy. But it worked out, and then we got here, and they actually played with each other for a little bit.
Yeah.
It was really cute, so we have some high hopes going there.
Yep.
And then the bunnies, our white rabbit gets along with everybody, so like he's never been an issue. But our brown rabbit, Min, she's not the nicest bunny. she has chased and ripped fur out of Butters before.
Oh yeah, she has.
And she growled at Alice, so I don't think that Min and Alice are ever going to be friends. I don't think Min and anybody but Tat are going to be friends. That's the way I see that one.
Yeah, probably.
Any more questions?
Scott asked what kind of signal strength. We've got 2 bars of 4G.
Between 2 and 3, depending on where we're standing in the area.
Download speed was like 8 megabits per second, and upload was like 3. No, it was like 3.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, it was like 3.
Oh, that was my first speed test when we first got here.
Yeah. Yep.
What else?
Where are you heading after Idaho?
Southern Idaho.
You want to kind of talk about our plans?
Sure.
For the...
Yeah, let's talk about that. So, there's a guy on a 4-wheeler over there.
Well,
you see it?
Yeah. Why not?
Well,
yeah,
so that's the first person we've seen here since we got here.
Yeah, well, there's a campground just like, what did you say, a mile? That's probably about a mile.
I don't know.
Just a mile up the road, there's this big campground, and we think it's paid camping there because it's like developed, but where we're staying, it's dispersed camping, and we're kind of like on the other side of the lake.
Yeah, we haven't checked it out yet.
Yeah. Anyway, you were talking about our plans.
Yeah, our plans. So after where we're at now, which is Central Idaho in the Payette, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. It might be Payette.
Payette, I think.
Payette National Forest in Central Idaho. We're heading towards Southern Idaho, towards Craters of the Moon National Monument, and then we're heading into Utah. Sorry, we're going to Utah then. I have no idea what we're doing in Utah yet. We know we're gonna go to the national parks there.
Yeah, there's so
much to do.
So much to do in Utah, yeah.
So I just have not started planning that out
For sure,
yet.
Zion, Arches, you know, we're definitely gonna go to those places.
Yeah, but right now the temperature is above 90. So, you know, it's too hot for us.
Yeah, we're just kind of moving with the temperature. We like highs to be in the 70s, lows in the 50s or 40s. So we're just kind of, it's starting to get cold up here. So
yeah, it says right on Nevada, I think.
Let's see.
That's Rindon,
Nevada. What is it?
They bought land there.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yep.
That's exciting.
It's very exciting. Very exciting. All right, new question.
Scott Heron says, where do you store all the animals' food?
We actually store all of their food under the bed. It all fits pretty nicely. The only food that we don't store under the bed is the bunny's hay, because it just takes up. We get this massive thing of hay, and it just takes up too much room, so it goes on top of their cage.
Yeah, we got to buy that in bulk, otherwise it just costs so much.
They go through it like crazy.
Yeah,
so.
they eat. I mean, hay is their primary thing that they eat. They get like a huge clump of it a day. So yeah, we got to buy a lot of hay, otherwise it'll kill us.
Yeah. Let me see.
Where are you at on the Payette National Forest? We're at Goose Lake.
Goose Lake.
Yep. Goose Lake on the south side of it.
There's the wind, by the way. It still doesn't seem like there's much in here, if any.
Yeah,
so
no,
nice.
I think Austin, hopefully if there's some wind noise, Austin will, he'll start yelling at us. Or if anything goes weird, Austin will hopefully yell at us.
Yeah.
Yeah, Butters will come around, and the bunnies, everyone will have to get used to the new family dynamic.
Yeah.
It's very true.
Yep. Are you doing Angel's Landing at Zion? I'm not sure.
Never heard of Angel's Landing.
We have not looked even what there is to do in Zion.
Yeah,
I just know we want to go there.
We know we want to go there. Yeah, we're too busy like just trying to figure out what is in the area that we're in to do. So we haven't looked ahead that far.
Yep. Alice needs to be a junior ranger. I don't know if they let cats be junior rangers.
Get a little junior ranger vest.
Let me see here.
Yeah, I'm in Moab now. It's very hot here. Yeah, that's why we would be there right now, but there's no way that like 90-degree heat, we just avoid that like the plague. We're never anywhere.
Yeah.
Excuse me, that's that hot because we just don't want to run our air conditioner because we have to run the generator to do that. So that's why we stay places like here. It's highs are 60.
The high today was 70, and the low is 35.
Yeah, the low's a little lower than we want. Yeah, it's a little cold, but yeah.
We're traveling a little too slow south. We're going to.
Well, we're motoring after this.
Yeah, we're not here for very long. We're only here long enough to do one hike and then leaving because it's just too cold at night for us to stay for very long. We'll let you know. You're good now. Good.
Diana Collier asks, you must have a hot water heater, right? Where is it located? Yeah, the vast majority of RVs our size have water heaters. Like if an RV has a shower, it typically has a water heater too. So, and it's just a 6-gallon water heater, so it's not very big. We have to take really fast showers. But
no more than like 8 minutes.
Yeah, but which works out anyway because we have a finite amount of water anyway in our fresh tank. So, you know, the fact that we don't have very much hot water forces us to take a fast shower, which makes us use less water. But ours is located just next to our fridge in this like little compartment. It's like built into the cabinetry.
Under our pantry.
Yeah.
Hello from Indiana, land of bad weather and mosquitoes. Oh, that's your dad.
Oh, hey, my dad's here. Yeah, that's right. Hello from Indiana. That's awesome.
Dad.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Daddy.
Oh, man. We'll call you when we're done being live, I promise.
Yeah, my dad actually called to talk, and I was like, hey, Dad, we're going live in a little bit. I got to call you back. So, sorry, Dad. Because
David and his dad will talk on the phone for
an hour or so.
For an hour or longer.
Yeah.
So, that wasn't going to happen right then. You were right first. Payette. Okay, Payette.
Yep. Oh, that's good. That's good.
How do you stay on BLM land? Are there fees? There are not fees to stay on BLM land. At least we've not run into anywhere where we have to pay fees to stay on BLM land. It is free. The stay limit is typically 14 days. Yeah, it's not the easiest to find. I typically go by other people, hearsay of what other people have found. But they do have websites where you can find more information. What are you laughing at?
Scott, he said, everyone be cool, Dad's here.
Oh.
Be cool, be cool.
Nah, David's dad's cool.
Keep it on the up and up.
Nothing. Hello from Yakima. We drove through Yakima.
Oh yeah, we did.
David's dad's checking in. Yep. All right.
My Charlotte wants to know, where's the least insect/mosquito place you've been to?
I would say the desert, really.
Oh yeah, definitely the desert. Yep,
Yeah.
Arizona, and Southern California.
Southern California.
On the east side of the Sierra Nevadas. Yeah, there's just like...
There weren't any mosquitoes in New Mexico when we were there.
Joshua Tree didn't have any either.
Joshua Tree didn't have any.
Yeah.
But this is all in winter time.
Yeah, but
for that area.
It's not like it froze at night.
True. It didn't freeze. I mean, it was actually warm during the day.
I kind of forget. Did it get kind of cold at night or no?
Well, I mean, it did in New Mexico.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about like Arizona, like Tucson.
It got
Tucson, it did.
It got down. Yeah, Tucson, it got down to like the 40s, but in Yuma, it didn't. It got down to like 60.
Yeah, we're probably not the best or the best ones to ask that question to, just because the way we travel, like we said, we travel with the temperatures. So even in the summer, we're usually wherever it's still like kind of chilly, because what we do in the summer to escape the heat is we head up into higher elevation, like 3,000, 4,000 degrees, or
that's a B. Yeah,
he's all right, like 3,000 or 4,000 feet up, so it still gets a little chilly at night, maybe a little too chilly for mosquitoes. So like we haven't experienced very many mosquitoes at all in our travels. Only really one place we went, in Oregon. Yeah, but we were like right next to a lake.
We didn't stay there.
Yeah, it was
we left. It was too much.
It was insane. There were so many mosquitoes. We were there for one night and then we got out.
Yeah.
But that was like the only...
Yeah. The desert has been amazing to us, and definitely no mosquitoes.
Yep.
And
I mean, heck, where we're at right now in Idaho.
No mosquitoes here,
but I bet there's a ton in the middle of summer. Yeah.
Sure.
But right now it's just, I think it's a little too chilly for them at night.
Yeah, but I mean, in those desert areas, I mean, you trade, mosquitoes for, scorpions and snakes and prickly things. So I don't know. I don't know what I would rather have. I would probably rather have snakes and mosquitoes and prickly things, especially since we haven't actually come across any of the snakes or scorpions or anything like that.
Yeah. Let's see. Angel's Landing is not for the faint of heart. There are signs all along that say people have died climbing this trail. Fun, right? LOL.
Oh, yeah, that makes it.
Yeah, we've actually been to a couple places where people have, because some of the places we've gone to.
Said we were overexposed.
Yeah.
There's some shade over there, but I don't know how good that would be.
Yeah, I don't either.
Because then we'd be cold.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we'd be cold. The sun's the only thing keeping us warm.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh yeah, like oh, we didn't go.
Were you talking about Joshua Tree?
Yeah, like some of the in the desert especially, some people have like died of
like dehydration,
heat stroke,
dehydration, stuff like that.
Yeah. A sec.
You skipped a lot.
I did on purpose. McGlynn Associates says, "Hi David and Jenny, you're such a sweet couple. Please tell us if there's a purpose to covering the RV's wheels with each location, other than it looks nice and neat. Keep up the great videos." So the reason we cover the wheels everywhere we go is because it just protects the tires from the sun mainly, and just the elements. So it keeps them dry when it rains, and it keeps the sun off of them. So the tires will last longer. They won't dry rot as soon. And, keeping my trailer tires in tip-top shape is very important so that they don't go kaboom while we're driving down the road.
Yeah.
So yeah, we cover them. We cover them everywhere we go. Yep. And I guess it does kind of give the RV a little bit of a nice finish to it, even though the covers that we have are kind of ratty. they're like repurposed covers. They're not.
Yeah, they were from when David and his dad built a drag car together. Yeah. So.
And then Chris Slayman says, "Keep up the great work, guys. God bless you guys and keep you safe."
Aww,
thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Chris.
Yeah, Chris has been with us. Yeah, he's been following along for a very long time.
Very long time. Yeah. Like before we had 100 subscribers.
Yeah, very supportive in more ways than one. Thank you very much, Chris. We appreciate it.
Yes.
All right, let me scroll. I'm scrolling back up.
Scrolling back up. Let's go.
All right, here we go.
Ooh, what are you doing?
Welcome to our state/home. Come earlier in the year and the nights won't be so cold. Hope you enjoy. What are the highs like in the middle of summer here in Idaho? Does it get pretty hot here in the middle of Idaho? I mean, I'm sure it depends on elevation, but...
got a horn. Dad!
Dad! Are you going to go down Highway 95 or Highway 55? 55 is prettier. We don't know yet.
I have no idea. I have not checked the
We
route.
haven't mapped it out, yeah. Oh, yeah, Scott, Great Scott says need to get custom wheel covers with your logo on it.
That would be cool.
That'd be pretty sweet.
That'd be cool. Would Austin be the one to go to for that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's hot back in Indiana. It hit 90 here in Syracuse, yeah. And I bet is it humid too?
Yeah.
It's hot and humid. That's Indiana right there.
Yeah. It's funny because Indiana, at least in Fort Wayne, so it's really cold during wintertime, like really cold. I think for 2 months straight, the highs don't go above 20.
Oh, yeah.
And then in the middle of summer, it is so hot it feels like you're walking into a very wet oven.
Yeah.
For 3 months. And yeah, I guess in spring you have about a week where it's really nice, and in the fall you have like 3 days. And then otherwise it's rainy and cold, or rainy and hot, or thunderstorming.
Our Auntie Dee says hello from Auntie Dee Dee.
Hello, Auntie Dee Dee.
Yeah, Dee Dee Bolter has adopted us, and she is our new aunt.
She's very, very sweet.
Yeah, very sweet. So thanks for tuning in, Dee Dee. Should we keep going through, or should we show the site now? Maybe. Where the wind has died down a little bit, so they won't get the some
sure.
good sound effects.
I will sit right here.
Yep.
You show the site.
Yeah, I'll show you guys the site. It's really awesome.
Because Alice is asleep in my lap, so I'm not gonna move.
And there's the wind, right on cue. Well,
right
I'll just hold my hands in front of it. All right, let's switch this around. There we go. Okay. So here's it. That's where the RV and truck are. We could have parked over here, but it's shaded. You know, we wanted to be in the sun for the RV. And then this is what our front door looks at. Right out there is Goose Lake off in the distance. And we've got this huge meadow.
Tell them about the cows.
Oh yeah, and this whole area is like what would you call it?
It's like range.
Yeah, open range for cattle. So there are cows. We've encountered a few cows here, so it's kind of funny. They just kind of come running down the road that we're on and start mooing and running and playing. It's pretty funny.
David, I don't know if we're streaming. Yeah, our streaming quality is terrible.
Is it?
Yes.
Did someone say that?
No, I can see it.
Oh.
I can see how terrible our
It just
streaming
looks
quality
awful?
is. Yes.
Oh man.
See? See that?
Horrible video quality. Dang it. Video got rough. Wow, look at that. That did get rough.
Well, maybe it will, we can't do anything about that, unfortunately.
Maybe it'll calm down.
Yeah.
It's probably, you know what it probably was? It's probably because I was
walking around.
Touring out working. Dang it. Ugh. Yeah, it's probably because I was walking around and the bit rate is so low that with everything moving, it just goes pixelated like crazy.
We'll see if it corrects itself.
Has it gotten better?
Well, we can see if it gets getting better.
Busy. Yeah. I suppose that's right.
Well, we will sit still and answer some questions and try not to move so the bitrate corrects itself.
Yeah, dang it.
We'll see.
Yeah, it looks like it got a little better.
A tiny bit, not much though.
Well, shoot. That stinks because it's really pretty. Well, maybe it's all right. Back to pretty much how it was. Yeah, that's definitely what it was. It's because it was
the bitrate, yeah.
Yeah, it's because it was moving and pretty low bit rate. Bah.
Sorry guys, you'll just have to wait for the video. It'll come out next week. Hopefully next Thursday, the video for where we're at, you know, our exploring video will come out next Thursday. Not this coming Thursday, next Thursday for here.
Someone said they got the gist. They got the gist. It looks beautiful, yeah.
Well,
dang it.
Well, maybe we can post some pictures on social media when we're done here to make up for it.
Someone asked if I got my handyman abilities from my dad. Loved your solar videos. I would say so.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, my dad's pretty awesome.
Yeah. He's very handy. Handier than David, actually.
He's never installed a solar system on an RV.
He could have if he wanted to.
Yes, probably.
All right, more questions.
I was taking a swill.
Where's my tea? Did you bring my tea?
I did not. I can run and grab it if you want.
No, that's okay.
Oh, you sure?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna grab your tea.
Okay.
I'm getting her tea. I'll be right back. Here.
All right.
You can answer questions.
I will answer questions.
I have to get some tea.
All right. Whoa, David Leafhopper, you planted trees in the Payette National Forest back in the 80s when living in your truck camper? That is awesome. That is so cool. I love the trees here. David and I were actually talking when we were at our site near Mount Rainier. We were trying to decide which trees we liked the best, and we decided that we liked the ones that kind of look like this, that are really tall, rather than the ones that look like Christmas trees that are really wide. I don't know why. We like the uniqueness of the trees here. They're very cool. Ever thought about a tankless LP
Here you
water?
are, my lady.
Thank you. Someone wants to know if we ever thought about a tankless LP water heater.
Yes, we have. It's like briefly gone through our minds, and it still might be something we get in the future. But I mean, our water heater hasn't been that big of a pain, has it?
Nope.
Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah, we might in the future, but I don't know. Probably not. What?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Someone asked, where's Sweetie? She is sleeping in the RV.
Yes, it was nap time for Sweetie.
Yeah.
Have ticks ever been a problem? We have not run into ticks on the road. We actually ran into problems with ticks when we lived back in Indiana, though. Sweetie has had more than one tick when we were in Indiana. Whenever we went to the lake.
Oh yeah, but we haven't. Oh, it's because we give them if they.
Yeah, they have preventative.
Yeah, we give her just like a topical application. I think it's Canine Advantix or something
like that, yeah.
or Frontline. I'm not sure exactly, but it kills fleas, ticks. It's supposed to repel mosquitoes. A bunch of other stuff too. So if any ticks have landed on her and bit her, they die. So.
Yeah. Yeah. So someone wants to know if Alice the Adventure Kitty already made an appearance. Yep. I'm not going to move her because she is asleep.
I will show the kitty.
Go slowly for the bit rate.
Okay. Oh, gotta go slow, and here it is.
Did you turn it around already?
Yep.
Okay. There she is.
Yeah, see how pixelated it got when I started moving it?
Yes.
But there she is. Sweatshirt. Mm-hmm. All cozied up. Yep, she's a cutie. And she's a cutie. Oh my gosh. Maybe not.
Hey! I'm cute.
Let's see. There we go. All right. Hopefully that wasn't.
You're such a butt.
Hopefully that wasn't too jarring. Hey, I said you were cute, and then you're like, ugh.
No, I did that first. I had the face already. All right, mosquito is the state bird of Alabama. That is hilarious.
That is funny.
I love that. What kind of RV will we be getting next, David?
We've talked about maybe getting a small motorhome, like a Class B or a Class B plus.
Maybe a Class C even?
Yeah, and then towing behind that a Jeep Wrangler so that we don't have any of the like 4x4 issues that we've ran into. Mm-hmm. Like we can go places that require 4x4. Yeah. So we feel like that would add a lot of flexibility to our travels, and the motorhome would, as would the Wrangler. So we think that is in our future, but the problem with that is motorhomes are
very expensive.
Not cheap. Yeah, so it's
gonna be quite a while before we change.
Yeah, we would very much have. Yeah, we'd have to save up for quite a while for that. So we'll be in the old Springdale for a little while yet, because yeah, it's nice and cheap.
Very cheap, yes. All right.
Oh, Jim and Pam said hi. They're watching too. Hi, Uncle Jim. Hi, Aunt Pam.
Where?
Right there.
Oh, your dad said that. Oh.
Yeah, because he's at pool.
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
He's at pool with my Uncle Jim, and Pam's there apparently too, so that's awesome.
Awesome. Hello!
What is the most favorite place you have stayed at? Probably the last one, right?
What? No, because that was the boat launch ramp.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
No, the one in the Mount Baker Snoqualmie National.
When I thought that, I was like the last one that they've seen.
Yeah, no, the last one they've seen. Yes.
Yeah, the one in our last video. Yeah, that was we nicknamed it. We named it Epic Camp.
Epic Camp, yeah.
Because it was way up on top of this mountain, almost at the very top, and it was just on just the side of a mountain, and it just was like cleared out, and it had this beautiful view. I mean, if you watched the video, you saw it. Yeah, it was really awesome, and it was cool that we got to share that with Thomas and Amanda too, because that was our favorite place we've been to. This place right here, though, is
gorgeous,
stacking up to be on the probably number 2.
Yeah, we have nicknamed this Gorgeous Site.
Gorgeous Site, yeah.
It's beautiful.
It's incredibly beautiful here.
All right. Have you used the paddleboards recently? We actually did use the paddleboards when we were in Seattle visiting Thomas and Amanda.
We didn't film that. We just went to some park in the middle of Seattle. Was it like Green Lake? I think it was Green Lake. I think it's Green Lake.
Something like that.
Yeah, and we just got the paddleboards out and went paddleboarding on it. And we just had a day at the park with Thomas and Amanda, and yeah. It
was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was.
Yep. That was the last time we got him out. Hit 94 in Southern Illinois.
Oh my gosh.
That's why we're not over there during summertime.
Yeah, the Midwest in the summer can be brutal. In the mountains, it stays below 100. Oh, okay, so this is in Idaho. We're getting our answer finally.
Oh, okay.
Because we're so
in the mountains, it stays below.
Yeah, in the mountains, it stays below 100, but in the Boise Valley, it'll hit 90 plus for a couple months. Ouch.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, Tammy's saying, show the site. Maybe I can again. I'll just hold the camera still. Should I try it? I'm gonna try it because it's really pretty. So okay, again, I'm gonna try this. This is what our front door of our RV faces. All right, here we go.
Maybe you can just kind of hold it just above this
and
just hold it still.
Yep. All right.
All right, we're gonna look at this and see how it's doing.
Hopefully that looks fine. Yeah, a little bit. That's doing pretty good. All right, I'll bring her down. Bring her back down.
So that's what it looks out to. Ah,
yeah.
Something hit me in the face.
Okay, so we're getting beautiful, pretty, perfect. All right, yes,
good.
It worked up top. Woo. Got it. Yeah, it's just the movement is, yeah.
All right.
Our stream quality is just good enough, just barely good enough to pull off. Or I should say our signal strength. All right, let's see.
When you mooch docked at your brother's, did you use the AC off of their power?
Oh yes.
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did. It was a few days there. It was very well, actually not a few days.
It was like a whole week and a half.
Most of the days, yeah. A lot of the days that we were there, it was very hot in Seattle. So yeah, we absolutely had the AC running.
Yeah, and luckily our AC can run off of 15.
Yeah, so. 15 amp service because it, yeah.
Yeah, which is a regular house
socket. So, yeah, and that's what we were on. They don't have a 30 amp service plug, so. I vote your answer is Vic A's question. Okay. All right. So.
Are we really far away?
Probably. I think so. 520. All right. Well, let's see.
Yeah, don't put your finger there.
You can scroll. Yeah, scroll up to.
Vic A.
We're looking.
We're trying to find it. Vic A.
Okay. When is it? Yes. Yes. Oh man, Vic A, you're the best. Okay. So. Okay. Nerd alert. I'm a huge Elder Scrolls fan. It's my favorite game series ever.
Why are there so many bees?
And whatever. They don't want none. He's fine.
Oh my god!
If you don't bug the bees, they'll just fly around. They'll look at you and then they'll fly off. All right. Anyway, so back to the nerd alert.
Nerd alert.
Elder Scrolls is my favorite game series, and Vic A asks, when is Elder Scrolls 6 going to be released, and which province will it take place? New subscriber enjoying the channel. I hope it's in Elsewhere.
Same. I want Elsewhere so bad.
Yeah, I mean,
I would love it.
No one knows where it's gonna be, but I hope it's in Elsewhere.
People are guessing what, Hammerfell?
Oh my, yeah, Hammerfell. That would upset me. That would be sad because my favorite race is the Khajiit. Okay, done talking about it now because
you got something in your eye right there.
I'm sure Vic A is the only person that knows what I'm talking about at all, except for Austin.
And cares at all. I know it's Austin. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
Okay. We're back to older things. Well, Scott Horn says, last video game I played was Atari Space Invaders in 1983. Nice.
Classic, though. A classic. If you're near McCall, it's about 10 degrees cooler and close to freezing at night by now. Stanley area is coldest area in the state most of the time. Yeah, it's
we are very close to McCall.
And well, yeah, we're very close to McCall.
We're using their forecast to determine how cold it's going to be here.
Except we're 1,000 feet in elevation higher than McCall, so whatever it says the forecast is in McCall, we're like, okay, it's going to be a little closer.
Yeah, and I think it's freezing, very close to freezing every night while we're here, so it's going to be freezing every night that we're here. Not all night long though, and our RV can handle it for, a couple hours. So.
Is that kind of
like the Apollo landing? That's how bad it was.
Let's see. Who are our favorite YouTubers?
Okay, so
Jenny watches a lot of animators.
Oh, yeah.
In general.
All
Someone
YouTubers.
asked YouTubers.
Okay, yeah, YouTubers. Okay, I don't have to pick and choose with the travel ones because I like all of them. Really. Yeah. All right. I love watching animation YouTubers. You know, the ones where they literally draw out 60 frames for a minute to animate something for you. I find those so entertaining because there's so much work that goes into that, and they are so talented.
So who?
Jaden Animations, I think, is my favorite. I also like one called The Odd Ones Out.
Oh yeah, he's good.
Yep, and then there's one other one, it's called Let Me Explain Studios. And then some other smaller ones that I like to follow too, like Dominic's and Wolfie Chew. Those ones are...
And you just started watching another one.
Yes, but I don't remember what it's called.
Tabs?
Tabs. I like Tabs.
I remembered it and you didn't. Oh, Scott Rose said you broke the cuteness meter again with showing Alice. Yeah.
She was really cute.
How are our lithium batteries working? They're working great. It's been...
Wait, you didn't answer who your favorite YouTubers were.
Oh, who...
David doesn't watch as much YouTube as I do.
I don't watch nearly as much YouTube as you do. Probably just the wins. Yeah, that's probably. I mean, Let's Drunk More Journey, of course.
When David watches YouTube, he watches travel.
Yeah,
travel
probably.
YouTube,
Typically watching travel YouTube, but yeah. Let's see. Yeah, how are lithium batteries working? They're working great. It's been a year and 6 months now or so.
We installed them in July last year.
Oh, okay, a year and 2 months or so, a year and 3. And yeah, they're working great. Everything is perfectly good with them, and actually,
yeah, they're excellent. Nothing wrong.
Yeah, it would be nice to have 200 amp hours more, but it's
really expensive.
So expensive. So yeah,
that's not gonna happen right now.
No, it's not.
Maybe by the end of next year, like a year and a half from now, I don't know. We'll have another one. We'll see how it goes.
Do we have a bigger adventure bag for Alice when she starts to get bigger?
We do not. I have been researching bags for days. Because all right, so when it comes to training a cat to be an adventure cat, you have to work around what they want to do. So I'm leash and harness training her right now. She likes to stay in the pouch. She's okay with riding on my pack a little bit. And depending on what she truly enjoys doing will depend on what pack we end up getting. I really want to just keep a regular hiking pack that has like a platform on top or something that she can rest on, either one that I make for her or somehow she balances back there. But she sleeps so much during our hikes right now that I bet that's what she's going to do when she's older too. So I want something that she can lay down on. So I'm not really sure. I haven't found anything that has like a platform on top. But lots of things that you can carry them in, but she doesn't like to be like confined in things, so I don't think any of those are going to work for her.
So I have to read this comment.
Okay.
Because it builds me up.
Okay.
Dee Dee Bolter, Aunt Dee Dee says, "Thank you for getting Jenny her drink, David. You're a wonderful husband. You should teach guys to be like you. A sure gentleman. Love you all, Auntie Dee Dee."
Oh, thanks, Auntie. He is a gentleman. And he did get me my tea, and it is delicious. What kind of tea is this?
Is it Lipton?
No, the
tea bags?
Orange something?
Orange. I think it's orange passion fruit and something. I don't know.
It's delicious.
When in the wilderness, do you ever worry about crazed murderers? No.
No.
No, because we're out in the middle of nowhere. It'd be really, I mean, there's just not very many people out here. I think your odds of running into someone like that in the city is far more higher just because there's more people. There's like, within a square mile of us, there's probably 10 people, tops.
Okay, square mile, but like within 2 square miles, I bet that campground's full over there.
Well, I mean, but still, 2 square miles, it's, okay, so what, that brings the number up to 100, maybe 50 to 100?
Yeah. We don't stay in places that are completely void of people. Typically, we're within like 20 miles of a town. So, hang on, someone said, how come Butters does not get to go on hikes? That is a good question. It is because when I first got Butters, she was also a kitten, and she did not take to a harness and a leash. I just don't think that I tried hard enough, and now that she's older, she absolutely refuses to be on a leash. Absolutely refuses.
Yep.
So, and then she's also the biggest scaredy cat in the world. So I don't think that she would be willing to go on a hike with us.
I don't think Butters would enjoy it at all.
She would be so afraid.
Yeah, she would be very afraid. And Butters is the kind of cat that likes to just sit in the window and watch the birds fly around and like chirp at them. She does like to go outside every now and then. Like I'll let her out on her harness and she'll kind of explore. And you've seen it, you know, we've showed that in our videos a couple times. But like that's about it. And after being outside for about 5 or 10 minutes,
she's ready.
She goes back to the door. You open the door, she hops back in.
Yeah,
so
she doesn't want to be outside anymore.
I don't think she would enjoy a hike at all. She's very much an indoor cat.
She barely enjoys being outside right now.
Yeah.
So.
Ken Peterson says, are you watching the weather forecast? You're in the areas that will see snow in the coming weeks. Yes, we are watching. Yes,
we are. We will not be here.
Yeah, we are watching the forecast very closely.
Yes,
and we're
every day.
Yeah, we're not going to be in this site that we're in very long because of that. And yeah, we're going to be heading down to southern Idaho.
Where it's warmer.
Yeah, very soon. So yeah, this was just like a stopping point. We're going to do a film here and then move on because...
Yeah, and then we're going to Craters of the Moon.
Yep, yeah, we're going to Craters of the Moon next.
It's much warmer there right now.
Yeah, and we're thinking about staying there for 2 weeks. We'll see.
Yeah, not sure yet.
Butters guards the homestead. Hey, Butters.
Oh my gosh.
You joke, but Butters, she has growled at a black bear before. She has growled at a bear. Yep, a bear... Yeah.
When we were back in Vermont and the bear was breaking into the back of our truck,
Butters was inside growling at it.
Sitting in the window growling at it. It was
hilarious. Well,
okay, so in the moment it was terrifying.
Yeah, thinking back at it, it was hilarious, but yeah, in the moment it was terrifying.
It was terrifying at the time, but thinking back on it, yes, so funny. She also growled at Alice, so.
Yeah, Flyboy Glenn says, looks like bear country. Oh yeah.
It's bear country. It
definitely
sure is.
Bear country.
It is also cow country.
It is cow country.
I love the cows.
The vast majority of the places we stay are bear country. Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, now we're down to the Vic's question.
Tricky, pointing at postcard. I think that was when
I can't see.
Oh, sorry.
So much
how's
glare.
that? Can you see that?
Yeah. Just outside of Boise.
Wide open out there. Yep. Yeah.
It's
freaking beautiful. So beautiful. Someone asked, where in Idaho are you? We're in the Payette National Forest. Yep. About dead center of Idaho.
We went through a tiny little town called New Meadows, Idaho, and they have a sign as you go in that says
the center of Idaho.
Center of Idaho.
Yeah, welcome to New Meadows, the center of Idaho.
Yeah.
And that always cracks us up. Let's see. It said kiss her. Ugh.
Thank you. Love the art videos in addition to RV travelers. Yes, me too.
YouTube Cute Attack channel.
The Dodo. Yes,
yep.
I love that channel. That is so cute. I can't watch it very often. It makes me cry sometimes because the stories are so heart-wrenching, you know.
Let's see. Is the hairball ops? What is hairball ops? Is the adventure cat trained to go outside to conduct hairball ops?
I don't know what that is. So far, she hasn't thrown up any hairballs yet.
Yeah, she's yet to throw up any hairballs. Butter, surprisingly,
does not.
Never hairballs.
No, and doesn't hairball.
Fantastic.
Although David's dad's cat hairballs a lot.
Yeah.
And your brother's cat does too. Kiri, she hairballs all the time.
What kind of trailer would you have if you had the choice? Oh, well, we already answered that.
Yeah. We
would switch from a trailer to a Class B, maybe B+.
Well,
potentially. We don't.
Probably B+.
We really don't know. Yeah,
yesterday we looked at trailers online a little bit because we were just like we were talking about it.
No, motorhomes.
Motorhomes.
Yeah.
Yesterday on our way
while
here,
we were driving.
We were talking about it, so I was just pulling up some layouts, and I'm not the biggest fan of really any of the layouts right now, so we haven't found one that we really like. So.
Someone asked if we ever bring the rabbits outside.
No. The rabbits do not get to come outside. Like I said earlier, we saw 2 bald eagles and a falcon flying around, and yeah, so bad idea.
Okay.
What?
Kiss me.
Oh,
there. We had so many people.
PDA, guys, come on.
Well, Scott, Great Scott said public displays of affection is highly... I just saw the playback on my phone, the delay, and I go to kiss you, and you're like, oh, what are you doing?
Sorry.
That was
Well, I was very caught off guard.
Oh my gosh. That was hilarious.
Oh, you woke up Alice.
Oh, I'm sorry, little kitty. Oh, man. That was funny.
Oh. I have to watch that again.
Oh, greetings from Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. We were just there.
Drove through there.
Just there,
Yeah. We were just near Hope, Idaho. We stayed off of Ponderay Lake at a free campsite there. It was very pretty. Yeah. Very, very pretty. I loved it there.
Yeah, Auntie Dee asked which is better, Jayco or Cougar fifth wheels. I have no idea. All I know for sure is that our trailer is a Keystone brand, and Cougar is a Keystone brand. And
is Jayco not a Keystone brand?
No, Jayco is like their own thing.
Their own thing?
Yeah,
okay.
so, and we really like our Springdale. And Springdale is like the super economy model. It's like their bottom.
Yeah. However,
and Cougar is like the middle.
I remember when we were first looking at trailers, your Uncle Doug, who works for Keystone, by the way, said that they had just recently bought out Cougar.
No. You're thinking of a
different.
It starts with a C, but it was like a whole brand. Cougar is
just the type of
Cougar is a line. Think of it's like Chevrolet, Pontiac. Yeah.
I don't remember who it was then, but they had just recently bought out a company that started with a C, and they were having issues getting it up to par.
Yeah, I can't remember,
but I don't remember what it was.
But anyway, as I was saying, is we have a Keystone trailer and we really like it. So we've had a few issues, but I mean, when it comes to our RVs and trailers, you're always going to have issues. So the fact, I mean, our issues were fairly small. So
and when you have a company that's been in business for so long, and they just like this model of trailer. I mean, you know, the title on it changes, but we toured one in Quartzsite this last year that was the exact same layout, and it was like 15 years old. But it had like the same layout. So, do you remember that one?
No, I don't.
It had like the 90s design on the inside.
I don't know.
I don't
remember.
The decor.
Oh, yeah. No, it wasn't that old. It was
it seemed like
10 years old. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So
anyway, yeah. We like our Keystone, so Cougar's Keystone, so it's probably good too. That's basically what I'm getting at.
Not harping on Jayco or anything.
We know nothing about Jayco. We just don't have any experience. We really have like limited experience when it comes to like specific types of RVs. You know, our trailer is basically all we have experience in.
Mm-hmm. So someone wants to know, when are we going to Alaska? I'm not sure. We're hoping in about 2 years. Don't have an exact date on that.
Yeah.
Yet. You're going faster.
I know. Someone said we call them dairy bears. I think they're talking about the cows here roaming around. Dairy bears.
Man, I love that.
I do too.
I'm stealing that.
Yeah, we saw.
I hope you don't mind.
We saw some black dairy bears. We saw some brown dairy bears, and
some black ones with white faces.
Yep, some mottled dairy bears. Yeah, we've seen a few, and they were running around. Yep.
Some baby dairy bears, which we like to call baby moose.
Baby moose. Yep.
Oh. What are the benefits of a live feed?
Get to talk to people.
Yeah.
Like we get to interact with everyone, and that's just really cool. It's fun.
It's fun for us, and a lot of people find it fun too.
Yeah.
So we do it to please the people and ourselves.
And ourselves. No, I have a great time. I love getting on and talking with everyone. It's a lot of fun.
Someone wants to know, new RV soon? Not soon.
No.
No, like 5 years. Maybe.
Yeah,
maybe in 5 years.
This trailer's gonna probably last us for a while, just because we. Yeah,
like we said, we have to save up for the next RV.
It's gonna be expensive, I'm sure. Yeah. Let's see. Oh man! Oh, have I reached the bottom? Wow! Caught up. Look at that. All right.
So someone asked, "What is your dream RV? If money, our dream RV. Sorry, if money wasn't a question, and why that one? Our dream RV used to be a Montana.
Used to be.
And the only reason it's no longer...
Well, wait. Let me give context to the people that don't know. Montana is Keystone's like...
luxury.
They're like their top of the line model or like brand. So the Montanas have like everything, and they're big, and they've got all kinds of slides, like 4 slides. And this is a really big fifth wheel.
So much space.
Yeah, it is like literally a house on wheels.
Mm-hmm.
So that's... Okay, so there's your...
Yeah.
It's got one of everything, sometimes 2, and yeah, just super nice, super nice.
Wait, hold on. Scott wants us to say hello to Andrew.
Say hello to Andrew. Let's see. Oh, did you see my last message? Andrew is waiting for his shout out. Oh, hey Andrew.
Hi Andrew.
Hey buddy.
There's a bee right there.
I miss you, man. Yeah. I do. I miss Andrew. He's really cool.
Andrew's adorable. Oh my.
I have to go get one of those chargers. I'll be right back.
I don't know if it'll keep up.
Well, it'll stall.
Okay. Sorry, my phone is dying. Let me see. I gotta reach over. What are our future travel plans? Right now, we are in central Idaho. We're going to move to southern Idaho, hopefully for about 2 weeks, and then we're going to be in Utah for about a month. We're hoping to hit up the Grand Canyon shortly after that, and then go from there down to Yuma, Arizona, where we will spend about 3 weeks with my grandma and grandpa, and we're going to celebrate Thanksgiving with them. And then from there, we're taking just the truck, necessary items, and all the pets to Fort Wayne, Indiana, and celebrating Christmas and New Year's, and then driving the truck, all of our belongings and the animals back to Yuma, Arizona. And then from Yuma, we're going to Quartzsite, Arizona, and then we have no plans yet after Quartzsite. We're thinking for the winter and the summer of this next year, we're going to be traveling up through like the center of the United States and get up into Montana area and then back south again. We'll see. Good?
Okay. Yep, I got it.
That is humming.
Oh, that's funny, the wind over it.
Yes.
All right, I'm back. All right, so let's get this charging. Got one of those portable chargers.
It's not a fast charger, and I don't know how well it's going to work. We will see.
Is it even going? Okay,
it
wow.
Is going.
Oh man.
My phone is dying very quickly.
Yes, it is.
And it's still dying.
Wow.
It is not charging.
Oh my.
Well, we may have to end it here, guys.
Let's see. What am I at?
I'm
at 35. Well, we can take this party inside.
Look, 9%. We need to take the party inside immediately.
Yeah,
we're going
probably
to, because otherwise my phone's going to die.
All right.
Right now.
You go set it up, or I'll go set it up.
You go set it up. I will sit here for a moment.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to answer more questions. What spots are we planning to see here in Idaho? Right now, I only have one spot planned out, which is where we're camping right now, obviously, and we're hoping to hike to the top of Granite Mountain, I think. It's very close to where we're camping. We haven't decided on that hike yet, though. We have a couple other ones that are possibilities. I don't think it's gonna make it.
All right, let's go.
All right, we're going. Run! Sorry, guys. We're trying not to lose you.
Alrighty. Will you grab my phone?
I will. You take that and go.
Yep.
Do you need these?
Yeah, I do. Oh boy, it's at 5%. No. Oh, nope, it died.
It died?
Yep.